guys, what's up? Welcome. I have a few things I want to say. First of all, can I please get a round of applause for this background? I was literally up till 5 a.m. cleaning, organizing, rearranging stuff. I'm so happy with how everything turned out. I'm still not done. We're gonna have a little bit more vibe going on in here. Makeup collection coming very soon, so definitely stay tuned. It's gonna be hot. Why am I always interrupted? Next thing, I will have these earrings linked down below, as well as this sweater, both from H&M, both purchased literally like 2-3 days ago. Very affordable. I'm like, look how hot this looks. It's nice. All right, and then third, oh yeah, I'm getting a little bit of a late start on today's video. It's already 6:45, and I normally do not film this late if I'm posting this on the same day. Okay. Hi. What's up? Breathe. So as you guys are able to tell, for today's video, I'm going to be doing a first impressions on the new JACLYN Hill highlighter palette. So JACLYN recently released a pretty large holiday collection. I think she released 2 palettes with 4 highlighters included in each palette. One for lighter skin tones and one for deeper skin tones. She released some brushes, and then she released loose highlighters as well. I only picked up the quad. I'll get into all the details soon because I kind of wanted to see like what the vibe is. I didn't want to just buy to buy. And this is like the thing that I was the most excited about. Now I want to just touch on the lipstick situations. I feel like everyone is including that in their videos. So I'm not gonna be annoying about it and be like, yeah, like, oh my god, like JACLYN, you know what I mean? We all know the story. We get it. We don't gonna be broken tape recorder around here. So I did a first impressions on the JACLYN Hill lipsticks. I actually really liked mine. Personally, I didn't have any issues with mine, but she did end up giving back everyone a refund, or that's what I've been told. I know that I got a refund pretty much right away. I paid through PayPal. Now, after that whole incident happened with the lipsticks, I was kind of like, oh, you know what I mean? Because it is kind of scary, even though it didn't happen to me personally. Like, I didn't find anything major in my lipsticks. It's kind of like scary because it's like, I just said that again, right? It's like, you're putting this on your face, you know what I'm saying? You definitely want to make sure that anything that is put on your face is, you know, made well, with good ingredients, the whole 9 yards for sure. So after that whole incident happened, I feel like everyone was like, yeah, we're done. And then JACLYN recently mentioned that she's releasing this whole collection. I was very intrigued, I should say, because I will say that, I mean, I feel like we're all queen of highlighters around here, do you know what I'm saying? But she definitely has, like, her highlighter is always popping. So I was very curious to see what the story is. All right, I think we get the point. I've actually been subscribed to JACLYN for a very long time. I think she was one of the first ones I've ever watched. I used to watch her very consistently, very religiously. These days, not so much. Like, there are certain people that I would drop my life for to watch. Which used to be her, but then there's just people that I have to be like in the mood to watch. So with her these days, it's more of like I need to be in the mood. I still enjoy her. Sometimes I can kind of feel like there's a little bit of a disconnect between her and her subscribers, but I'm not here to judge. At the end of the day, no one really ever really knows what goes on behind closed doors, you know? So anyways, yeah, let's just hope this is gonna be nice. I also want to possibly compare it to the other highlighter palettes that she came out with, but this is beautiful. So here's what the box looks like. I'm literally opening it up right now with you guys. UPS delivered this at like 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock today, and I'm like, I want to open it up. I want to open it up. Like, I wanted to just swatch it, you know? But then I'm like, no, stop. The box is beautiful. It's pretty much white and silver. Oh, okay, fine. So I basically got the bundle. So this basically is the Accent Light Duo Highlighter Palette and brush set. This whole thing retailed for 59 bucks. So I did want to purchase the highlighter palette on its own, but by the time that I went on, the highlighter palette on its own was sold out, which I'm like, okay, that's totally fine. Now I think for 59 bucks, it's kind of a little bit up there because I feel like JACLYN did mention she wanted this to be like easily accessible to everyone, no matter what your budget is, and I don't really feel so. Do you know what I'm saying? So that's just my 2 cents on that. Let's first see what's up. Okay, so this right here is the JACLYN Cosmetics Highlighter Brush. I love that each one is in its own box. It can kind of be a bit wasteful. I can see that being very wasteful, but if you were gifting this to someone and you wanted to keep one for yourself and give one to someone else, I think it would be, you know, really cool for that. Okay, so the brush opens up like this. Whoa, that is so smooth. Whoa, I wish my life would be that way, like smoothness galore. So it's a highlighter brush. Hello. Here's what the brush looks like. It's pretty nice and very soft. I do tend to like these kind of brushes to highlight with. It's a J02 brush, and I like that the handle goes from like a glittery effect to like a clear down here. It's pretty nice. Knowing that she also collaborates with Morphe a ton, I feel like maybe this might be a tad bit overpriced. Maybe it's made in the same like factory or lab. So I don't know. Moving on to the palette, I picked up the Flash palette, which was geared for people who do have fair to light to medium skin tones. So it says here, these super creamy highlighters are like a flash of light with every swipe. Okay, and it does say here that the palette is made in Italy, but the brush is made in China. Let's see what the lid is like. It comes with the card as well. Here is what the palette looks like. It's pretty nice. It's weighted. It's not too heavy, but it's not too light. I love how simple it is. It looks very classy, silver and white. Matches my earrings. It's like, it feels like a piece of diamond. And it's mirrored in the back. Cool. Once you open it up, here is what it looks like. So pretty. So we get 4 different highlighters, and then we have JACLYN's name here. I feel like they maybe would be able to make this a little bit smaller so it can be a little bit more of a compact palette, but it's okay. It's okay. We have a nice size mirror in here as well. It doesn't go all the way back, but damn, you can see everything. Like, maybe too much. Okay, so this is gonna be the first time that I'm actually gonna be swatching it and touching it. They do feel very nice. I mean, I don't feel like it feels like something that I've never really felt. It feels soft though. Here are what the shades look like. They definitely seem pretty intense and very pigmented. Let's see. Yeah, it has like a very like silky feel to it though. So here are what the shades look like swatched. Very nice. Okay, so I don't know if you guys were able to tell, but I actually don't have any highlighter on today. I feel like a tad bit naked. So I'm gonna use her brush, the JH02 brush that came with the kit, for one side of my face, and then I'm gonna use the JACLYN Hill and Morphe brush, which is the JH09 brush, which is my favorite like highlighting brush. Personally, I think that this one might be a bit too like whitish for me, like, you know, it's a little bit off-white. So I think I'm gonna mix these two together. It picks up pretty nicely on the brush, a little bit of fallout. Okay, let's see. Whoa. Whoa, this looks like Snow White. It's very pretty. I think it's too much though. I feel like this brush picks up nicely. I'm not beyond obsessed with it though. And that she puts it on here too. Let's do a fake ass smile. It definitely is showing a little bit of my texture. I'm breaking out a little bit here as well. It's very intense. Okay, I think I'm gonna go ahead and use the JACLYN Hill and Morphe brush for the other side of my face. Let's see. Okay, with this one, I just kind of feel like it doesn't pick up as much as the other brush, which I maybe kind of like, because then I can kind of customize the intensity a little bit, you know? Like this side is like, whoa, looks very wet. A little bit more here. Whoa, okay, it's a lot. I do think that I'm glowing. I think it looks very like wetish on the skin, kind of glass-like. I'm like trying to like see. I actually prefer this side more than this one. I just kind of feel like this is a little bit unrealistic for me, even if I'm going for that bam effect. It just looks very, very much so they're like that type. And if I'm hanging out with someone who isn't into makeup, I'm pretty sure they'd be like, what's wrong with your face? Not in a bad way, but you'd be like, what? And then I'm like, it's a vibe. It's not for everyone, this side. But I feel like this side is definitely more, I don't know, it's more like everyday, still bam, but not like, you feel me? So I just pulled out these two palettes, both from Becca. They were both in collaboration with JACLYN Hill. This was the original one she came out with, I want to say in 2015, which is crazy, right? Isn't that insane? So here's what this palette looks like. We basically get Pearl, Champagne Pop, and Blushed Copper. These definitely have a little bit more of like a, I don't know, softer feel. That one has more of like a stiffer feel, but it still feels very soft. I don't know how to explain it. But let me just see if the shades are even similar or different. But here you guys can see. I definitely think that Pearl is pretty similar to this, but Pearl definitely has more white in there. Like the shade Gleam, which is this one right here, is white, but it's not a purified white. It's more of like an off-white, I should say. I don't want to get this shirt dirty because I just bought it. And all of my clothes is literally down the drain because there's makeup on everything. Anyway, this is the other palette that I have that was in collaboration with Becca and JACLYN. So here's what this palette looks like. This is like an OG. This came out, I think, 2017. I believe this one is Champagne Pop. This one right here is Prosecco Pop. Both of them swatched there. So basically, this is JACLYN's palette. This right here are these three shades, and then this palette here is these two. What am I saying? I think that the Flash palette is pretty different. I love the fact that she made two palettes, one for lighter skin tones and one for deeper skin tones. Because sometimes there are certain palettes where it's like, there's like 4 shades, 2 usually don't work out for me and 2 work out for me. And then I feel like it's vice versa also for deeper skin tones. Like 2 probably would not work for them and then 2 works for them. So I like that she kind of thought about everyone in that way. I don't think that the formulas are identical in regards to like the Becca and JACLYN palettes. And this one, the formula of this, again, it doesn't seem like it's like something we've never felt, but it's also not something that we usually see around. Do you know what I mean? Mix it all together and see what I come up with. So here is the shade. Whoa, this is so pretty. That's something that I would probably wear often. I feel like my review was like all over the place, but I will say that I'm pretty happy with this. I could see myself using this a ton. These are my kind of colors, especially when I mix it all together. The packaging is a little bit thick for my liking, but it's still really pretty and it's totally fine. Like if it's like a masterpiece, and I'm like, all right, it's good, it's good. Is it worth the $59 with the brush? Honestly, I don't really like it. The brush is fine. I think I prefer the one that came in her Morphe collection over this one. So yeah, I don't know, the brush is not something that I'm crazy over. I think the palette is pretty much worth it. It would be so much nicer if it would be maybe $10 cheaper. But other than that, I still think it's pretty good. And I feel like whoever will get it will be like, whoa, this is like bomb. It's pretty. Okay, anyways, that is pretty much it. I'm literally sweating, soaking. I don't know what to say. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope you found it helpful. Let me know if you guys purchased anything from the JACLYN Hill holiday collection, or if you skipped out on it, what you thought of this highlighter like on my face. And yeah, I'm looking forward to reading your comments down below. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.